Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Chris.
I'm Brandon. I'm tired.
And unfortunately, Casey will not be with us on this podcast. He's out of the state right now.
Yep.
Don't know when he'll be back, but
R.I.P. to our homie. I would pour a 20 ounce for him, but I don't have one. You know, I know he's not dead. It's just he's not on the show.
yeah.
On the former Night Owl podcast / Millennial podcast.
Millennial podcast.
Yes, we probably finally got a name. We might go through about 4 or 5 name changes and then finally settle on a gimmick.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll be like Steve Austin. Wait, I don't think he went through that many.
No, I don't think he did either.
Jeez.
It was like the Wrestlemania.
Yeah. Well, we'll be somewhere halfway between Zodiac and the Disciple. Yeah, we'll be the Brutus Beefcake of podcasting. No, when it comes to names. Yeah, I know.
Anyway, this podcast is going to be about our thoughts on what happened at Wrestlemania. Yes. And
the impact that the results have, or should have, on next year, on this wrestling year now.
Correct. So would you like to start?
Let's see. I'll let you start.
Okay. I'm going to start with the pre-show. I'm going to go with tag team match of New Day, which was Big E and Kofi Kingston, I believe.
I think so.
Los Matadores,
Ole.
Usos, and Tyson Kidd and Cesaro.
Fact.
That was a really, really good match. It was a shame that Jey Uso had to be taken out of the match relatively quick. They had a bunch of high spots, like that big suplex spot.
The double, triple suplex.
Yeah, that. Each person getting involved, like Naomi for the Usos, El Torito for Los Matadores, Natalia for Tyson Kidd Cesaro.
Cat. Yeah.
And Xavier Woods for the New Day.
New Day
sucks. Sorry. It was a good match. I'm happy Tyson Kidd Cesaro kept the titles. They haven't had them that long. They haven't had anything to do yet. So, yeah, I was really happy about them keeping the titles. What about you?
That's like the only match on the pre-show that I missed, even though it was only 2 of them.
So you watched the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal?
Yeah, I watched the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Races. Fuck up.
How'd you feel about it?
I feel like it would have told a much better story if Mizdow had actually won. Are we still gonna call him Mizdow? Because
he's still good. He still goes by Mizdow.
Oh, jeez. Well, he's doomed. Well, he's not doomed, but like
he's doomed until he comes back as Sandow.
Yeah. His story, the story would have been there. It would have been great for those two to have been in there last, Miz and Mizdow. But fortunately, Miz was eliminated, which added more to their story if they're going to continue that. But it was Mizdow versus Big Show as the final 2.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just in no way saw Mizdow being able to eliminate Big Show.
Right. Like, it came close, and Big Show...
It was reminiscent of the 2004 Chris Benoit elimination of the Big Show.
Wow.
Go back and watch it. You'll see. Okay. That's how Benoit eliminated Big Show. Grabbing him by the neck and forcing him over the top rope.
Yeah, because when you see Big Show go over, you see that it takes forever for him to get in place to fake like he's going to go over. Big Show somehow has his 400-pound frame suspending this way, where his head's down here, his legs are kind of sort of up in the air, and he's gripping onto that rope. Like, who's gonna push me over? This is athleticism. But anyway,
I think it was good that he finally won a battle royal.
finally, jeez,
Finally.
holy cow! World
I think it
War
would've been-
III, like way back there, WCW.
Yeah.
No Royal Rumbles, none.
Nothing in WWF/E.
Right.
I think it was good. I think it would have been better if he would have won the very first one.
Very first one that he was in.
Yeah.
Oh, the very first Andre the Giant Battle
Yeah, last year.
Memorial Battle Royale.
Don't get me wrong, Cesaro is one of my favorite wrestlers, but I think it would have made more sense for the Big Show to win.
Yeah, like if it would have been some long-term planning and booking, Big Show would have won the first one, which probably wouldn't have amounted to much, and Mizdow would have won the second one, which would have really put some fuel to the fire in their story.
Yeah, that would have put a lot of
F to the
some-
F.
that. Yes. I don't know what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
I was trying to say something before thinking about it, and it didn't happen.
Yeah, you know that video? Well, I don't think you know about that video. There's a video where a guy's trying to insult someone, and he's saying, "You look like he's just like going through different things, and somebody was like, "It's like a Saiyan Power Ranger."
No,
Okay,
I do not.
dude, I know where that be. I have that video somewhere. I'm gonna show it to you.
Nice.
I mean, not right now, but
Obviously.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because it sounds horrible on this quality. Right here in some random hospital.
Next to a background of a brick wall,
Yeah.
which is
Fake as all
obviously
get out.
not brick.
Obviously.
Anyway,
So, match number 1.
was the Intercontinental title ladder match.
Between Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler, and a lot of other people who kind of sort of would have held the Intercontinental title had it and more relevance before.
And R-Truth.
And Arch.
Too soon?
It's never too soon.
Okay.
It's like the dark side of the moon. It always comes around. Such a sad thing when it comes around.
The ladder match was actually pretty good.
Yes, right. Ladder match.
There was some good spots. I felt sorry for Ambrose whenever he got powerbombed out of the ring by Harper onto the ladder. That when he landed, it looked like he landed on his head. That looked like it hurt.
Yep. Well, there went Dean Ambrose going out. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Seriously, it's like he's driving on back to the mid-card.
And then you had, at the final moments of the match, you had Dolph Ziggler and Daniel Bryan headbutting each other.
Yeah. You know,
Which one suffers from a concussion, or multiple concussions, and the other one
is the next Chris Benoit.
with neck issues, yes.
Yes.
And yet they're headbutting.
Yeah.
Totally legit.
Headbutt, headbutt, headbutt.
Fall down. Bryan grabs title. Yes chant.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And on to the next match, which was...
Oh.
What was the next match?
Oh man, that's the bad thing about a WrestleMania. When you
don't
forget
remember the order.
match number 2, I don't think it was Triple H versus Sting.
Go ahead and use the phone.
Yeah.
Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins.
Oh man, I forgot about that. It had no result, but it had a sweet RKO.
That was a nice RKO. That was the only thing worth mentioning in the match was that last RKO.
Because it was pretty much standard fare between Randy Orton and Seth Rollins.
It was a typical match between those two. It was a solid match.
Yeah, J&J Security got involved, but they didn't frequently get involved. They were just like two creative wrestlers with overall stats of 30. double draping DDT to them, they were out for a long time. Their bodies were red already. I mean, shoot, you can't mess with Randy Orton. His overall is like 92.
92, 93?
Yeah, depending on which game.
But yeah, that curve stomp into an RKO was beautiful. 1, 2, 3, Randy Orton wins, celebrates, goes to the back. Seth Rollins gets up, cries, goes to the back.
Yep. Match number 3, Triple H versus Sting. And
I had mixed feelings about this match.
Dude, I'm gonna look at this from 2 viewpoints. Number 1, the young guy in me was like, "Holy cow, it's Diaz versus NWO," and then, you know, the smart mark in me was like, "Holy crap, they're ancient."
Yeah, I'm surprised Scott Hall was able to take a bump.
Dude, let me show you let me tell you about a comparison. Diaz ran, all of them ran in the ring. Billy Gunn was the first to hit with green shoes. I would have never just noticed something like that.
No, those were some horrible shoes.
They were some horrible shoes, but they helped him come first. then
the power of neon.
Yeah, through the power of neon. And the NWO, all the old decrepit guys,
just sitting there walking like they were hobbling.
They walked. Oh my gosh.
I think halfway down the ramp, I think Hulk Hogan almost croaked. But Kevin Nash was able to catch him.
Yeah. And Kevin Nash, okay, it was a lot of smoke and mirrors for that match, but it kind of had to be. And one really interesting spot, I think Nash fell somehow. I think I blinked. He was on the ground holding his leg. He probably might have tore his quad. Or he was just fooling everybody.
Was that the same time whenever one of them hit him? Like I think it was Billy Gunn that ran over there and hit him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a quad.
It's like Mr. McMahon during the 2005 Royal Rumble where he tried to get into the ring.
Yeah, and tore both quads.
Both quads.
Yeah.
He played it off like nothing even happened.
Right. Just sitting in the ring. Damn it. Restart the match.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about NWO coming to help Sting. I know it was the whole WCW versus WWE thing, but still.
Why couldn't you get like Ric Flair to come help Sting?
People who actually in WCW were with Sting, not against him.
Ric Flair, DDP. Somehow you could get Lex Luger to come down in a wheelchair. That would have been an even slower running than RoboCop. Dude, like, I was on Twitter and
RoboCop for 2016 Hall of Fame.
Hell no. Like, I was watching it and I was tweeting and I was like, you know, it'd be messed up if DX came down. DX comes. I was like, you know, it'd be a messed up thing if the NWO comes. The NWO comes out. And I was like, man, if this goes even further, the Wolfpack is going to come out. Which would have consisted of Lex Luger on a wheelchair.
Conan.
With
a crutch.
Jeez. It's like the NWO Black and White is in even better shape than the Wolfpack. Well, and, Macho's dead.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. Who else was in? Well, Kevin. Well, never mind.
But he started with the regular NWO, so let's just keep him with the regular NWO.
Yeah.
The Giant.
The Giant.
No. He was regular NWO. Yeah.
So his big self should have read out there. That would have been his other role.
Yeah.
Well, it's the
Nice. And then my favorite wrestler of all time, if you didn't know, Shawn Michaels, came out, super kicked Sting whenever he had the Scorpion Deathlock on him. I'm surprised that wasn't the end of it, honestly.
Right.
But yeah, I was mixed on two things. First was the involvement of NWO helping Sting, and then the second one was Triple H winning with a sledgehammer.
Yep. I mean, of all things,
the sledgehammer.
Dude. But they did show a sign of respect.
Yeah.
And somewhere in the back, Vince was like, I did it again. I beat WCW. Damn it. I beat him. down to the ground.
That's right. But I have to say that Sting's entrance was way better than Triple H's.
Yeah.
Just for the fact that I don't like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Like, you...
No offense if you do. I just... Yeah.
You would think that, like, Great Muta was coming out or something.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Yeah. It was cool, but there's one thing kind of dislike about Sting's entrance. The fact that they were doing it in an open stadium and it was still daylight.
Yeah, just like with Bray Wyatt and The Undertaker.
Yeah, like...
We'll get to that in a little bit.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and the fact that he wore all red instead of all black kind of threw me off.
Yeah. Had that bright red coat.
Bright red.
Like, geez, Sting, the only thing you had red on you was the little bit of face paint.
Exactly. And now you're coming out all red.
Yes. That's horrible.
Everything I know is a lie.
But I can say this about Triple H and Triple H's entrance. I was watching with one of my homeboys, and he actually marked out over there. I was like, really? Well, hey, it's WrestleMania. Random Divas match.
Was that the next match?
No. Wait. I think that was the next match. Because, you know, they kind of sort of need a buffer between matches, and Divas match ends up always being that.
Yeah, I just swear there was one more match before that.
No, because if you go in the order, it was the Bellas, then Random Performance. Actually, I think Random Performance, then the Bellas.
Wasn't it Bray Wyatt versus The Undertaker before them?
No. Oh, wait, no. It was Bray Wyatt and Taker, then Cena and Rusev. So the Divas were in the middle.
Okay. Okay, on to the Divas tag team match. Paige and AJ won.
Yes.
On to the next match.
Actually, there was a performance by... Yes, I have to mention this because, hey, it wouldn't be WrestleMania without performances.
And I'm out of this part.
Okay. Travis Barker, Skylar Grey, Kidding, they performed. I feel like I'm getting old when I look at Travis Barker. Because, yes, he's doing a good job. Yeah. But when I saw Skylar Grey, I actually saw her for the first freaking time. Like, I would hear her name. I never bothered to look her up. And then this Kidding guy, I didn't care. I tuned out. I was like, fuck it. And then, wait, was that super ultra long segment with Ronda Rousey, Rock?
That was before the main event.
Wait, I thought that was before Wyatt. Wait, yeah, that was Bray Wyatt and Taker. It was right before that.
Yeah,
because I was making jokes about that.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I was making jokes saying Taker's getting out the wheelchair, he's getting his Depends on, trying to make sure that all things are correct.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, are we done with that segment?
Yeah, we're done with the whole Kidding.
Okay. One thing I wanted to say: Paige throwing Brie Bella into the steps. That sounded like it hurt.
Yeah.
I like Paige. I like AJ.
Yes. Team Anti-Diva. Yeah. Hey, look, we like the Anti-Divas. We are team. Team we like the Anti-Divas? Yeah. I think that sucks.
We'll work on it.
That sounds like it hurt.
Next match. Cena Rusev?
No, it was Bray Wyatt and Undertaker. Then Cena Rusev.
I could have swore Cena Rusev was before. Okay, Bray Wyatt Undertaker. Where do we start? The entrances would have went way better if they were not outside.
Yeah, because these two guys are technically supposed to be representing darkness.
Exactly.
Bray wanted to be the new face of fear. You can't fear something in broad daylight unless it's someone with a gun.
Yeah.
Or, some crazy homeless person that's spouting nonsense. The end is near! The end is near! Something like that, of that nature.
I don't necessarily fear them as much as I just want to throw them, into an alleyway and just stay there, you bad motherfucker.
Like, the end is near. Get the fuck on.
Exactly. Just throw them away. Nothing but trash anyway.
Yep. Well, yeah. Some of them.
Some homeless people are cool.
Yeah, they have good stories, and they actually tell their stories, and they work for their food. At least in my eyes. Bray Wyatt Undertaker standard. I'm really saying it was like a standard match for both. Like, the reason why it was a standard match, it seems, because I've seen a lot of Bray Wyatt's matches. I've seen a lot of Taker's matches. Oh, nice, by the way. Hey, very hipsterish. Yep. Devon! Wait. Devon! Get the tables! Oh, my brother! Testify!
We just had a moment.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. But
Bubba Ray's over 40 and has more hair than I do.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We understand Taker's getting old. He's 50.
Yep.
Bray is 27. It's time for Taker to hang it up. I'm not saying that he's horrible in the ring. It's just that he's maybe a step or two behind the faster people.
Yeah.
Like, we understand. He's a legend. He's well respected. Hell, it's Wrestlemania. It's a payday. He's a father of 2 children, I think. Probably. But it's a payday.
That was one. I don't know.
No, he's got 2. He's got Gunner and I think he's got a daughter.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it was a decent match. It wasn't Undertaker's best work. It wasn't Bray's best work. The best part of the match was whenever Bray Wyatt was sitting there doing his back crab walk thing, and then Undertaker just stood up and they had that little encounter. And Undertaker won, rightfully so.
With 2 tombstones.
2 tombstones. Which is adding credit to Bray Wyatt.
No, that's about any finisher in WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, but I mean, from the Undertaker at WrestleMania. That's a pretty good compliment.
You want to know who else also had a good compliment? Kurt Hawkins and Hunico. A Raw after WrestleMania.
For people who actually matter.
Hey, they do matter. Hawkins was great wrestler that never got used much.
Point.
And Hunico Sincara. Hunicarana.
Anyway.
Cena versus...
I wasn't done.
Oh. Well, my bad.
Cool. Anyway. Apparently after the match, Undertaker said he did feel really good after the match. And he wants to have another match at next year's WrestleMania. And he was seen talking to Sting a couple of days afterwards, since they were both about to be getting on a plane to head to Texas, where they both live, and they were talking about having their match next year together at WrestleMania 32.
You want to know something?
What?
The entire internet has been buzzing since Sting has appeared in the WWE about that. That is like the dream match to send both of them
dream match.
off.
Yeah, for both of their retirement matches.
Yeah, like it was. We wanted it done years earlier, but it wasn't going to happen.
No.
But this time we have.
It can happen.
It can happen, provided both of them stay alive. That's not a grim factor. It's 1 year. A lot can happen in 1 year.
Yep, a lot can happen in 1 hour.
Yeah, I mean, shoot. Ultimate Warrior died like
the day after Raw.
The day after the Raw after WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So, and it's kind of up there. I think he's like 52.
Who?
He was 52, Warrior?
54.
54?
54.
Holy crap, no wonder. And Sting is 56. Next
56.
year, he's going to be 57. Taker's going to be 51.
It can still be possible.
Yeah, like, we'll be going into that match.
It's not going to be a classic, but
yeah,
it's just one that's just a nostalgic feeling match.
Yeah.
That's what people want.
Of course.
Don't ask me what I was looking at. I was just looking over there.
Oh no, we're not going to ask you what you were looking at.
Cena versus Rusev.
Rusev came out in a freaking tank. I had to start out by saying that, but
that was badass.
That was Rusev won WrestleMania entrances. He won the whole damn thing. But
and then for Cena, it was just
standard fare. I'm an American. I gotta fight for America. John Cena sucks. And one thing that I got to note, I have to note because it played a part in this match. Lana's fucking heels.
The shoe that she threw?
Not just a shoe. If you look very closely and looked at how she's practically walking like this, them heels hurt. They were hurting horribly. This wasn't just from my eyes. This was from a female who wears who wore heels when she was thin enough to wear them. But like, those heels were a fucking pain for her. That's half the reason why they became an interference spot.
That's okay, I'll just throw a heel at you. Get off him! Get off him!
You're hurting him! Throw a heel. Darn, I swear if Lana was the one throwing shoes at George W. Bush, she would have hit.
Everybody would have made sure she would have hit.
Yeah.
Move of the match. John Cena springboard stunner.
The innovated springboard stunner. Because I've never
seen that before either.
I thought it was a back.
I thought it was like elbow.
Did you whoop? He had it the worst. I think Cena adds the worst new moves at the worst. Well, not the worst times, but they just don't fit.
No.
Cena's a bodybuilder type. Remember the Cena Karana?
The Cena Noku driver?
The Cena drop kick? Like if y'all would have seen my feet, I practically had to curl up like this just to hit Cena's drop kick. How do you?
I don't know.
He's got the absolute worst drop kick. I think I've seen Big Show do a much better drop kick than Cena. Yes, it is on YouTube.
Big Show. The top rope.
Off the top rope. Holy shit. Anything Big Show does off the top rope takes forever for him to do. Because this is still a man that's afraid of heights. He's 7 feet tall.
Big Show, get off the top rope.
I'm having fun. Comedy provided courtesy of the Mark. Okay, that was Botchamania worthy.
I want to hit my move. I hit my move. That was his move.
That's more like Ric Flair. Jeez. Get up to the top rope. Always get thrown off for years. And finally landed. What is it? A chop.
Was it a chop?
There was a chop one time. There was a crossbody another time.
I knew it was like a double axe handle.
And a double axe handle.
Who was the first person he hit it on?
Holy shit. I don't know. Shawn Michaels? Wait, no. Carlito? Oh, man. Flair and the top rope. An epic adventure. A romance made in hell.
He knew if he was thrown off one more time, he was going to croak.
Yep. This Cena match. Smoothness. I don't know if y'all can tell we're not really Cena fans, but I mean we even knew the result of the match. Spoiler. LOL. Cena wins.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're not going to let Cena lose on the biggest stage of them all. When he's playing the I am a real American gimmick. Just for one night.
Holy
They're
shit.
not going to let him lose.
They're not going to lose. They're not going to let him lose when he's doing Real American. They're not going to let him lose when it's involving his legacy. They will let him lose when it involves The Rock. They will let him win, of course, when it involves title.
Well, unless both of those clash.
Yeah.
The Rock and the title. Because remember, WrestleMania 27 against The Miz.
Oh, yeah. The one time Cena lost the title match at WrestleMania.
Yep.
And The Miz legitimately got knocked out.
Yep.
No wonder that ruined it. Damn it, you're not supposed to get knocked out. Goddamn millennials.
Moving on to Triple H and Stephanie in the middle of the ring, announcing they broke the attendance record.
76,976.
And they started talking about how it was only because of them, how everything that has to do with wrestling, the ring, the ramp, the fans, everything was theirs. And then out comes
The Rock. During which time I saw this as a long promo. So what I decided to do for
a long entrance.
So what I decided to do for the benefit of those who were curious, I decided to take the ages of everyone who was involved in the Triple H and Sting match, add them all together, and see the combined total of years in that area at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the number: 461 years.
That's a lot of years.
I know. That's ancient. And the youngest is only 42. You want to know who that was? This is easy.
Sean Waltman.
Of course. Everybody else was over 45. And holy shit. Them ancient motherfuckers.
Yeah. But then Stephanie slaps The Rock. The Rock goes out. Looks like he's about to go cry. Then he notices. He looks in the crowd and notices Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
And his mother, and grandmother.
Yeah.
Wait, no, his mother.
One of the two.
Yeah.
But
somebody was Samoan.
Yeah. But he does notice Ronda Rousey. That had a what?
What?
That had a what?
Oh, it's over 9,000!
She actually had a Dragon Ball Z shirt. For those who don't know, I am one of the biggest Dragon Ball Z fans you will ever meet.
He actually busted a nut when he saw that. I know way too much information, but...
And I never even told him that. And he tried. Anyway. But, yeah, you had Stephanie telling her to get out of her ring. Ronda Rousey saying whenever she steps in the ring, it's hers. More. Then The Rock starts punching Triple H. Triple H gets taken down by Ronda Rousey. Stephanie McMahon tries to slap her. She catches her arm, mends it a little bit. She starts whining. They exit the ring. Rock and Rousey are in the ring celebrating. That's it.
Yep.
Moving on to the main event. The challenger, the winner of the 2015 Royal Rumble,
Rosie's skinny version,
Roman Reigns. Insert booze here.
Boo! Boo! It's a
Simply Boo.
Don't ever do that again.
I know, I'm not gonna do that again.
Okay, good. And then we had Paul Heyman.
Karina Thompson to 5632. Thank you. Oh. I really wonder, does she work 12 hours?
Who?
That announcer. That operator. Because, like, I hear her, she's like, saying someone's name to whatever number. Thank you.
Just ignore that. That has nothing to do with this podcast.
Right, that's part of our job.
Yeah. See, I got a job. See, I got a badge.
Gerb. I got a gerb.
But anyway, yeah, the match. All I got is just 3 words.
Suplex City, bitch. And
only Brock could actually make that a worldwide trend.
Right. Now,
worldwide twinned?
Twinned. The Twinding Topics Network. They should sponsor us, daddy. Because they're going through hard times. Well, no, they're not going through hard times. I like their podcast.
No, don't do no American Dream.
I can't do the American Dream, daddy. not I am too tired.
But yeah, it was more Roman Reigns tries to get a rally started by just flailing around.
And in 30 seconds, F5.
German suplex, then F5.
German suplex, then F5.
More suplexes. Yeah. Roman's laughing, trying to act like he's a badass.
Let's go through. I can't just go through the suplexes, but let's do it like this: German, T-bone, exploder, German, 3 amigos, and another German.
Then 2 more F5s, which in total makes it 3. Reigns kicked out of all 3, smiling.
Yeah, he was smiling. He got knocked silly. Mild smugness. He got knocked loopy because of all those German suplexes. Can we just say that for the sake of ring psychology, he got knocked silly because of all those suplexes, some F5s? Yes, because
if you keep getting slammed like that over and over again, that's gonna add up.
Cena didn't even laugh that off. He was like, ah, drop kick.
But if you look and watch, you see him smiling for a few seconds, and then you see it kicking in.
You're like, this hurts.
Exactly.
Mama.
And then somehow Reigns started to make a comeback whenever he pushed Lesnar into the ring post, which legitimately busted busted Lesnar open. Lesnar did not blade.
He was busted open in the beginning of the match. Reigns was busted open from slaps.
Yeah, there was a lot of things about Lesnar blading and stuff. No, he was busted open legitimately by the ring post.
Yeah, they were stiff. I mean, we knew it was not going to be an instant wrestling classic, but oh my gosh, that was worth it.
Suplex City. Suplex City. And so you got 2 Superman punches in a row, 2 spears in a row. Lesnar kicks out. Out comes Rollins.
Running. 5
minutes later, he's halfway there. Felt like it.
Yeah, because jeez, that stage was long.
I give him credit. He's cashed it in to make it a triple threat match. He didn't wait till it was over.
Right.
He cashed it in while the match was still going on.
Yes. At WrestleMania, Mike.
Hit a curb stomp on Lesnar. Went for another one. Lesnar picks him up like he's about to hit the F5. Lesnar gets speared by Roman Reigns. And then Roman Reigns gets curb stomped by Seth Rollins, which I love the finish. I'm happy Roman Reigns didn't win. Roman Reigns is not ready. Seth Rollins is more ready than Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins was the right guy to do it. They did one of the only 2 things they could have done, which was either let Seth Rollins cash it in and win, or have Lesnar keep the title.
Right.
They did right.
Yes, very right.
And yeah, the Anoa'i family, they're pissed.
Oh my goodness. Sika wanted to kill somebody.
Yeah, Sika wanted to start a war.
Dude.
Which was, if you don't know who Sika is, he was a tag team with Alpha.
Of the Wild Samoans.
The Wild Samoans. That's Roman Reigns' father.
Yeah. That's skinny Rosie's father.
Yeah.
For those that don't know.
And Rosie's father.
Yeah. Who? No, I say
superhero in training.
No, not for my sake. I'm saying that because when all of his family was brought up.
Oh, he wasn't brought up.
Somebody. Wait, look. Even Rikishi did it. Manu mentioned.
Was mentioned.
And Rosie didn't get mentioned.
And Manu was there for what? 2 months?
3 months.
3 months?
Oh my gosh. Manu of all people. Even though that's Alpha Jr.
Did Tamina even get noticed?
Different branch. She's not. I know why.
But neither is the Rock, is he?
Yes, he is. Let's see. High Chief Peter Mavia, and that's big ass family tree. Blah blah blah. Samoan still doesn't count as black. Anyway, that was a great ending. That was actually a great result.
That was a great match. And a lot of people were happy with it. I was happy with it. He was happy with it.
Of course, I was happy with it.
I think the only people that were not happy with it were the members of Roman Reigns' family.
Yeah. We are pissed. We are going to cut some heads off. We're going to do this some more style. More. And I really, really think that they would have did a kamate. Like, mate. Like, were they going to kill somebody?
How are you keeping up all this energy? How are you doing this?
Here's how I'm doing this. I'm sitting down. My fat ass is restoring energy. It's like
Fair
gathering energy for the spirit bomb.
Fair
Everyone, gather, give me your energy. Psst.
You can't give more than once.
I know. Just like,
yes. That was our version of what happened at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And there are a few things I would like to see happen because of those results.
Yes.
Taisuke and Cesaro get pushed as a tag team.
Fact.
Thank you. Another thing. Miz versus Mizdow. Please make it happen. Do you think if they can, after this whole thing blows over with the Intercontinental title, if they're still on it, have that feud with the title. Or hell, even the US title after John Cena's done hogging it.
Yeah, I guess.
But I mean, that'd make a good feud for a title.
Yes.
Because people are interested in it.
Wait a minute. Excuse me.
Let's see, something else.
I just had a thought. Now, even though the IWC is kind of feeling bad about Daniel Bryan being Intercontinental Champion and John Cena being US Champion, think about the casual fans who kind of see this. I just wanted to bring this up. Cena's the US Champion. Remember way back when Macho Man Randy Savage was the Intercontinental Champion, and Bruno Sammartino, of all people, the former heavyweight champion, was chasing the Intercontinental title. We have gone back to that time period, and I think this is awesome.
Yeah.
If they keep the titles, if they try to keep both titles equally relevant, then it could be an awesome thing and could be used to help better build up people. But I kind of want to say get the title off Cena, because Cena's going to be the US champ forever and ever. Forever.
Well, he does have a match at Extreme Rules
with
Rusev.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. After Rusev loses this match, you can say goodbye to his career.
Oh Lord. Rusev Boska. I forgot how it went. Privet Kamratsky.
I'm a big fan of Rusev. I honestly like Rusev.
I like him too. This is like one of the most agile big men.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, when he did the Kevin Owens bump, like the Kevin Owens flip into the corner, I found out at that point Rusev was a little bit too big. Because Kevin Owens, if he rolls into a ball and does that, he does that just fine. Just doom, doom. Well, just hits. Rusev, being a little bit taller, does that and bounces. like he's playing Sonic the Hedgehog, just bounced off a spring.
Rusev versus Owens SummerSlam.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but holy shit,
I would love to see that.
it would be a great match. But holy shit!
And a couple more things, and we're gonna have to call it quits.
Yeah.
But a couple more things I would like to see. Neville, which I wish they would have stuck with Adrian Neville.
Yeah, because Neville sounds like one of the nerdiest people you could ever see.
Beware of Neville.
Beware of Neville!
Exactly.
Cast my spell on you! I am Neville!
I hurt my shoulder again.
I'm happy to be a part of this, if you can't help. Anyway, yes. You just brought Neville and the Lucha Dragons to the main roster. Do something with them.
Yes.
Please.
Otherwise,
What was the point?
Otherwise, Neville's gonna be getting a higher paycheck. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
That is literally the only thing, but that's only if he gets used.
Exactly. Which, that's not a guarantee.
Of course, hey, we could see Neville versus Zack Ryder. I like to sing to the radio. I like to play it real loud. I like to ride with the top down, rolling like thunder, always strong, move around. Hey, I'm like the only one that really knows Zack Ryder's theme. Every babe's gonna want a piece of me, yeah.
No, they're not.
Well, yeah,
No,
not with that singing. That shit was horrible.
And
Hey.
I'd say about two more things. Keep the belt on Seth right now. I say that just because he got a great reaction to it at WrestleMania winning it. He got a...
Did you just say Seth Rhino?
No, Seth Rollins.
No, I thought you said Seth Rhino.
Did I?
Yes, you did say Seth Rhino. Dude, you are tired.
Dude, you have no idea.
Dude, you've been drinking. I need to take your license away.
You're not getting my license.
All right, fine, no license.
But yes, Seth Rollins.
All right.
Seth Rollins.
Rolling.
They see me rolling. I'm too white to do that.
They see me mowing my front lawn.
Yay, Weird Al.
Yeah.
Keep the belt on Rollins right now. He did he got a very good reaction. Although he's supposed to be a bad guy, he got a very good reaction whenever he won it at WrestleMania. He played his part really good, being whatever he did.
That chicken shit heel, mostly.
He played it good.
Yes.
And we saw the result of how Brock Lesnar felt about that.
Yeah.
Which, thank you, Lesnar. Thank you, Lesnar. For F5 and Michael Cole.
Yeah. R.I.P. Michael Cole.
All
But
that
it
was
was
left
kinda-
was his shoe in the ring.
Yeah, I don't know. Wait, yeah. But it was kind of in bad taste because they said some of the same certain injuries.
Yeah, that's what I didn't like.
Right.
That was horrible. They could have came up with something else.
Yeah.
I don't even know how that passed through.
Right. Who thought of that?
I don't know, but whoever it was needs to be fired.
You're fired!
That was loud.
I know.
Oh, ow. I thought that was your jaw.
Dude.
How the hell are you popping your jaw like that?
Yeah, we didn't need a Nick popping contest right there.
I wasn't trying to do a contest. I needed it.
Okay. Pop my ass. Been sitting too long.
But one more thing and then we'll go. Is there anything you'd like to say before I say my final thoughts?
Yes. Now that we have Seth Rollins as champion,
Yes.
it opens up so many avenues. So many. I mean, you could think if you kind of kept a little semblance of continuity, you could go back to anyone who has previously beaten Seth Rollins and go for and say, I beat you once when you weren't a champ. I can beat you again now that you are a champ. And I will take it. Plus, another bit of continuity. I gotta add this in. Dean Ambrose. We remember that storyline. WWE doesn't. Dean Ambrose had once said that he was going to do everything in his power to keep Seth from cashing in. Logically, you look at WrestleMania, you look at what happened to him.
Yeah.
Now that Seth is champ, Dean can step up and be like, hey, fucker, you cashed in, I was hurt, I had to go wrestle John Cena. He fucking fucked me up worse, but I want you. I want that title. I want to be on the Wall of Fame. That's the same thing that they used for the his Intercontinental title chase. And also, you'd be like, look, you broke us up. Or, hey, shit, WrestleMania 32, Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose. Hopefully, he won't be driving back into the mid-card. Dude, I like his theme now.
With that, I just want to say one more thing. WWE did the right thing bringing Sheamus back as a heel.
Yes. It's been a long time coming.
He has a new entrance. He has new entrance music.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And it sounds badass.
Oh, finally!
He beat the shit out of Daniel Bryan tonight on SmackDown.
That works.
Push him.
Dude.
Please.
Yes.
They need a good bad guy. Sheamus plays a heel perfectly. Well,
Yeah.
more so than he does a good guy.
Yeah, because he's tall, he's imposing, he's pale, he has a lot of power.
He loves to fight.
Now, you could say the Sheamus character before was stale as all get out, but he could go in the ring.
Yeah.
It's like 6'7", and was a great in-ring worker. I say that like he's dead.
No.
Yeah, you get what you...
Honestly, I like his new look. I like the mohawk and the braided beard. I'm going to say bearded braid.
The bearded braid.
I think it looks pretty cool.
Yep.
He looks like a badass now.
You look stupid. You look stupid.
Yeah, well, I liked it. But yeah, push him. Make sure you use the people you just brought up from NXT. Make sure you keep Seth right now as champion. And that's all I got. That's all you got?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Alright, well, everybody, this was our second episode of the Millennial podcast. We will try to be uploading more regularly.
It's kind of somewhat semi-regularly, maybe every 2 weeks. Maybe every time we get paid. Hey!
I mean, even we might have, there might be a couple times where we get to do it every week.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I mean, like...
No, I know, for real, but...
Yeah. Maybe that one could be like a short 20-minute video, maybe like a top 10 or something, and the next one can be something like this. Just an idea.
Yeah.
But,
It worked.
because I actually liked our top 10 idea. Well, top 5 first.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was a good idea. We're not getting, we got more views than what we thought we were going to get with the first, the first episode.
Yeah. Holy crap, we were at, what, 73?
We're at 85.
Now?
85 now.
Wait, holy crap.
Yes, we actually do have a first video. It's called the Night Owl Podcast. It's on Brandon Gamblin's name on YouTube. It's an hour long. It's worth it.
Yeah, and
It's
we kind
funny.
of got cut off, but we didn't
cut
know.
off at the end. But it's still funny. Hopefully you'll get to check it out.
Right.
It's worth it. And with that, I will say, take it easy.
Peace.